piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains frozen. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains frozen. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Early night. Listen here. You're lucky I wasn't streaming at freaking noon today. When I actually got my when I got my graded cards back. Yes. So it's a little earlier, but trust me, bro. It took everything in me all day to just hang out, be like, all right, we cool. No, but yeah, I'm actually feeling like I have more energy right now than I have been like past few weeks of streaming. So we'll see. I think it has something to do with the weather and the time change. Like I'm starting to think. I said this kind of as a joke the other day, but I've been thinking about this. But like, I think daylight savings time is like my favorite holiday now, right? You know, when you become an adult, like Christmas isn't that great, and you know, other holidays just kind of come and go or whatever. Daylight savings time, I really like daylight savings time, right? Like it just literally feels like a switch flips and it's springtime. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the days just seem to be so much longer. Obviously they're the same, but you know, you wake up, sunshine. When you're starting to wind down, it's not getting dark at 6 o'clock. God, that shit is so bad. I hate that. I hate winter. I hate when it gets dark so early. Because it just feels so much later, right? Like, I was just thinking about, like, going to Target, right? I used to go to Target, like, up until close to them closing, right? 8, 9 o'clock, it was nothing for me to go to Target because, looking for my cars and stuff. Or for whatever reason I would go. And, it's still light out. Not, 10 o'clock, but it's light out. And, there have been times this winter where it's like, I'm like, man, it's dark outside. It's nighttime. It's like 6 o'clock. And I'm like, 6 o'clock would have been nothing for me to go to Target 2-3 months ago. So I hate the days getting short. Obviously, that's something we have no control over. But I like daylight savings time. I know that people be bitching and complaining about it, and when my VCR doesn't automatically fucking reset itself. Everything fucking resets itself. God damn. Go learn how to fucking reset your microwave. The time on your microwave. Shit. Your phone does it. A lot of cars do it. My car doesn't do it. I have a 14, so I got to go in there and poor me. I have to go in there and manually change it to daylight savings time. Don't even have to set the time. It just automatically shoots it up an hour. Yeah, I'm going down this whole soapbox, but yeah, I like daylight savings time. Anyways, yeah. So good day today. We're gonna be opening some packs, of course. I must have opened one of these packs. I think I did, actually, now that I think about it. I think I opened one of these packs off stream, and I'm sure I didn't get anything. But I was like, wait a minute, how come I only have 4 left? Because I was supposed to have 5. They came in orders of 5. But I think these might be the only 4 orders that I get, because I haven't even gotten any emails about my last order being shipped or any additional orders being shipped. So I think this is it. God, it makes me so sad that I didn't buy more at the convention. Could have bought quite a few of them, but whatever. I was being stupid. That's okay. I'm stupid a lot. These are all ones that I have to go through. Yeah. So we got some Riftbounds. Last couple in the box. I think there's still some in that box, but we're getting close to wiping out that box. And the creme de la creme, la piece de la résistance. Actually, those will be tomorrow. Those will be the really, really good cards that I'm looking forward to. I mean, trust me, I am looking forward to opening these things, and I will start opening them here in a second. But the ones that are tomorrow is the special print Bowen and the basketball Luffy. So I'm really excited about those. So without further ado, so this is they're 2 different cards, but there's 2 copies of each, right? If that makes sense. So one of them is the girl winter cards. I guess 2 of them are the girl winter cards. And then 2 of them are the Luffy's. It's called like the set sale event. I think when when was that? OP 13 came out. It was some kind of event. I can't remember what the hell it was, but I went to Barnes and Noble, and they had these cards, and they were just like in their own sleeve and shit like that. And they just gave them out randomly. So I don't know. So we're gonna open these. I can't even wait any longer. Oh my god, I swear to God, I double checked this, that the fucking Zoom was on what it should be on. I really need to get like an actual camera for this. I hate using my phone for it. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let me see what, okay, this is the back. Okay. Slide these suckers out of here. Alright, I don't know what order these are in. I don't know anything like that. So we're going to do it like this. I guess we'll do it. I'm kind of scratching this thing. Scratch this crap out of here. Okay, I'll just make it worse. That's wonderful. Oh well. Y'all just ignore that. Hello. I didn't move my mic. That's my bad. I was just so excited to get to this. I didn't move my mic where it's supposed to be. So I hope that's better. It looks like it's like at least double. from my little doohickeys here. But yeah, we're gonna be opening these. We're gonna be opening these, see what we get on them, and we'll go from there. All right. Can you hear me better? I'm gonna make sure that you can hear me better before I start getting into the whole deal. We'll wait. We'll wait, gank that. Don't worry. I think I'm gonna keep this bubble wrap. I keep all the shipping stuff that come because I need to ship stuff out too. So I'm like, hey, this is free material that I don't have to go buy. Yes, I'm cheap. Let me you're not responding, so I'm gonna type in here. Faja, can you hear me? I mean, I think everything's the same as it typically is. Alright, I'll turn it up a little bit. I'll turn up this little mic here. And then I'll scream in the mic! Just kidding. Yeah. Okay, well that's on my little screen here. It's just kind of getting close to maxing out. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. I gotta flip these now. I can't wait any longer. All right, so what do we have first here? That probably makes the most sense if I'm being honest. Yeah. You right. That makes sense. But I mean, if you're good, then I'm good too. I mean, I had the mic a little bit further away, in my starting position. So, all right, let's flip this first one over and see what we get. Come on. This is I'm gonna hide it so we can kind of talk about it first. Come on, you go away. I'm not working tonight. You. All right. So what is this? It's a girl. Okay. This is my release event winner girls. All right. So this looks straight to me. My phone is way off. There we go. All right. Release event winner girl. First card of the day. Man, I really don't want to do this one first, but that's okay. We'll do this one first, and then we'll do the Luffys. We'll do 2 of the Luffys next, and then last one we'll do the other girl. All right. What did we get? Drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'm so scared. We got a 10, baby. Hell yes, we got a 10. Oh my God. And we were so close to having a black label. You got to be kidding me. Oh man, it's not tragic, but this is exciting. This is super exciting. And we were just half a point away on centering from this being a freaking black label. I don't think you guys can see it, but there we go. So first 10. Thanks, Luffy. My 9 over there, my 9. I didn't get a 9.5 on that Luffy. But, okay, this is exactly what I wanted. Obviously, if, it would have been dope if I could have got the black label. That would have been absolutely mind-blowing, but I will absolutely take this. This is exactly what you're expecting. This is what you're wanting to get when you send these things in. So this is fantastic. I am super pumped with this. Let's go. I've been seeing a lot of people keep them in these things. I don't know if I want to keep it. I don't like that. I'm gonna take mine out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take mine out, but not right now. But yeah, okay, let's see what we got. So I really like how they do their labels here. 2026 One Piece promos, the Azure Seas 7. So again, this was like the release event. It's the girl promo, release event winner. And what's the coolest thing about this is I actually won it. Well, you know, I did win one of the tournaments. The other one, they were doing like top 8, and I finished in top 8. So that counts as winning it to me. The other two that I still have that I haven't sent out yet, I bought those. But whatever, that's fine. These I'm super pumped about. I'm super pumped about actually. You know, these that I have are the ones that I actually won. So that's cool and that's exciting. Oh man, so close to being a freaking black label. That would have been bonkers. But yeah, this looks awesome. Really good. So the centering was a tad bit off at the edges, corners, surface, all that perfect. And then we were half a point away on the centering. So, all right. Okay, oops. One down. Oh, we got a 10. We finally got a 10. Oh my goodness. I say we finally got a 10, but I've only had one card come back from I've only had one card to come back from Beckett so far, and there was my Luffy. So I'm excited to actually get something back, and it's a 10. I'm actually really pumped about that. Oh, you should have said something. All right, I'm gonna do 2 of these so I can't see, because I can see the color. And if I get a black label, you know, I'm gonna freak out. So I'm gonna try and do it this way, where I can't see it. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is card number 2. You know what? I'm not gonna. If it's the other girl, that's fine. We're just gonna do them all in order. I'm not gonna jump back and forth and trying to find the Luffy versus the girl. Oh man, I'm actually very happy with that girl. That is, I'm pumped about that. Yeah. Okay, let's flip this over, see what this one is. Okay, so this is the Luffy. So this is the let me think. Okay, I'm looking to see. Yeah, so this one so I was thinking I was going to, maybe I did 1 and 1, we'll see. But I thought that I was gonna try and experiment to like send it away in the plastic, because I didn't know how that works. I don't know how like sending it off in like the cellophane plastic package that it comes in originally, how that affects it or anything like that. But I think I opened both of these because I was just like, you know what, I will do that later. But all right, so Monkey D. Luffy. Dude, shut the hell up. That is actually hilarious. I'll do that. Let's open these and we'll weigh them. Let's weigh them. That's actually hilarious though. That's how I got my start. All right, let's go. So we can take a look at the card too. Card looks pretty dope. And so they have a Zoro version of this card too. Well, not of this card, but there's a Zoro card like this too, and it's the 2 are just flipped, where Luffy's in the back and Zoro's here, and it's, you know, it's the other side. It's like the other angle. So it's super dope actually. I don't think I got one of those. I think all the Luffys that I got are, all the set sale event cards were the Luffys. All right. Reveal time. I'm doing too much talking. What did we get here? 9.5. Okay. So I did the edges are 9. What the hell? You suck. The centering, what's going on with this centering, man? It's hard to get a 10 on the centering. I got 9.5 on that centering. I got a 9.5 on this one. I will take a 9.5. I absolutely will. So what I've seen, and I've talked to people about this too, but a 9.5 is about the equivalent of a 10 for PSA, right? So they have like, I don't know what the different metrics are, blah blah blah, but a 9.5 is the equivalent of a 10. So 9.5, that's why they have the gold. Like if you can, like, I don't know if you've noticed the labeling. I don't know if you can see it really. Okay, there we go. So this labels, so the 9.5s and the 10s are gold, and then I think anything under that are silver. So we definitely like hitting the 9.5s and above. So I am absolutely cool with these 9.5s. The edges being 9 though. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing on the back. Oh well. But this is the one that I did see. Oh, I'm absolutely ecstatic with the 9.5. Like I said, it is the equivalent of like hitting a 10 with PSA. So 9 and under are the ones we're just kind of like, damn it. But yeah, 9.5. So if I sent this into, and what's funny is, even so, I'm like on eBay all the time, like I told you guys. I'm not on eBay that much over the past couple of weeks, but anyways, when I am on eBay, like you see the 9.5s selling for about what the 10s for PSA sell for, like in the auctions and then the buy it now and that kind of stuff and that kind of thing. But the 10s for, I'm talking about the exact same card too. The 10s for the PSA sell for lower than the 10s on Beckett. So Beckett 10s, like that's why I said this a while ago. I probably won't be sending any more cards into PSA, just because like the possibility, the slight possibility of potentially being able to hit a black label card is absolutely worth it. So yeah, this just looks so much better. We'll get some cards and compare them here in a second. But I just really like the way that Beckett does it. It just looks so much cleaner, right? Like this is clear. It kind of looks like there's black behind it, but it's clear, like it's see-through, right? There, yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's see-through. I love the way that these cards look. They look amazing. Like are the slabs. They look so good. And the fact that they have like the different scores on it, awesome. I love that. Okay. All right, next up we have, what is next? Who's next? So that Monkey D. Luffy was one of the ones that I saw. But again, there were two of them. I only saw one of them, so the other one could have a different score. It could have the same score. But we will flip this over. Which one is this? Okay, this is the other girl. I kind of want to save this one for last, but that's okay. I said we weren't going to be picky. We weren't going to be too picky. Come on. 10, 10, 10, 10. Daddy like a 10. Daddy like a 10. Come on, what do we got? Ah, a 9.5. That's okay. This is just madness. This is madness. Okay, so you need at least 3 10s. I'm glad at least one of them was a 10. I actually am. And like I said, a 9.5 will still sell like a 10 for PSA. So this one is the creme de la creme. Yeah, that damn centering shit. It's 9.5 for all of them. Maybe their machine is fucked up, right? Maybe the machine that they use to measure the centering or whatever is fucked up. That's what I think, right? Because they're like, all of them are just 9.5s and nothing can get a 10. Yeah, it looks like, so the corners, the surface were the same, and then the edges were what made the difference. That's actually crazy. Just the 0.5. So man, that is crazy. So when you get a 10, so it looks like that's what that means. I mean, we're looking at the evidence right now. So a 10 means that 3 of the categories were, yeah, that's right. Like, when's the last time this damn thing been maintained? Yeah, so when you hit a 10, that means 3 of them are 10s, because we got 2 10s over here and it's down to a 9.5. I wonder what this one had like an 8 or something for centering. Yeah, that Luffy, I don't know. That Luffy was just messed up, I guess. That one had like an 8.5 for centering. I bet you centering is like that, one of those hard things. Um, okay, we got a 10, we got a 9.5. I'm actually very happy with those. Obviously, the 10, I'm super pumped about. I'm still pumped about the 9.5 because those essentially are 10s. Okay, so 2 girls down. All right, 1 Monkey D. Luffy, and then tomorrow we got some big ones too. I'm pumped about those that we have coming in tomorrow. All right, so this one should be the other Monkey D. Luffy, Luffy D. Monkey. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, so I'm not gonna take too long on this one since we've done some talking. I want to see what the reveal is. 9.5, not too bad. Oh, the centering is even worse on this one, man. But I still hit a 9.5, so I'm actually happy about that. I would have been sad. So okay, I'm trying to look at so we got 110. That's actually kind of, I was hoping 3 9.5 is 110. I'm glad we at least got 110. And these cards are, like, okay. But the ones tomorrow are the ones I'm like, I need one of the ones tomorrow to hit like a hit 10. Like I don't want them to be 9.5s. Like even if they are 9.5s, it's not a 9, so I will take a 9.5 actually, now that I'm talking myself out of it. Okay. So these 3 9.5s, I got them lined up here. I'm trying to just compare. So the corners and the surface, all 10s, blah, blah, blah. And so the edges on this one, was a 9.5. This one's a 9.5. This one's a 9. Okay. See, I hate how it's, like these have the same score, but like, in total, this one scored higher, right? But they're the same, which that's a tad bit annoying, right? See, this one had the 10 10, then it had a 9.5 and a 9. This one had a 10 10, and then a 9 point, and then 2 9.5s. So this one was like technically 0.5 higher than this one. And then this one was 2 10s, a 9.5 and a 9. Oh, well, these were the same. Except the centering and the edges were slightly different. Oops, y'all can't see that. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. But we did hit that 10. That was the first one, man. That first one being the 10, that one had me kind of have my hopes up. And again, I keep saying this, but I'm not upset with the 9.5s because these are pretty much hitting a 10 with PSA. So I'm just glad they weren't 9s, man. I am just so glad they weren't 9s. All right, so we will. Their machine fucked up. Confirmed. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take these out of the plastic. I'll do that later. We will open some packs here in a second. We're gonna jump over to, maybe we'll jump over to Beckett. Let me pull up my Beckett account. Which one did I just, oh, I wanna look at the, order that I'm getting tomorrow. I'll take that. That's not that bad. Okay, so I'm gonna show us. I'm gonna go over here. Come on. We're gonna look at the report together so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Is that like a thing that people do? A lurk command? Just lurking. Every time I reset, I have to. So I think I found the. Yeah, okay, here we go. Transition. Okay, so I want to look at these pop reports. So pop report is like population report, blah, blah, blah. Which one do we click on? I think this one. I kind of had an idea that this was going to be, that both of my set sail Luffy's were going to be the 9.5. Because when you look in here, because I accidentally looked in here and there were no 10s. Because I don't know if I accidentally looked in here. I don't know why I was in here. Probably just to look to see probably just to see the spread of these things. And I see, okay, there's only been 9 of them done. That's actually crazy. There's only been 9 of them done. I have 2 of them. And they were given 9.5. So there were 0 10s. Oh, but this 10 pristine. Okay, I see. This is gem mint, mint, gem mint, and then pristine. And then black label again is, you know, everything is perfect. Let me go back. No, wait a minute. No, I want to close that out. Because here they give some good information too. Total graded cards in pop report. Okay, they tell you that they do a really good job here, right? It's like how many cards were graded above this. Why is this oh man, they show you everything. Look at this. This is crazy. This is craziness. There's no centering good enough. There's no centering that can be good enough. So I got one of these 9s and then one of these 9.5s. That's crazy. Yeah, this is actually crazy. They give you a lot of information though. I like that. There's no centering will ever be good enough for you, you bastards. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this girl. The piece de la resistance. What's my battery life at? Okay. We were so close. But okay, this one has a bigger spread here. But yeah, so I got one of these 9.5s and then, oh yeah, this is what you hover over it and it'll tell you. Okay, 27 copies graded total. 30% of the population graded at this grade. 70% last graded March 11th, so they graded one yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, so not too bad, not too bad. I'm happy with my 10. Come on, load up. Load up, damn it. So close. All right. Okay, well, that's it. That is, yes, that is correct. Correct amundo, sir. Oops, let's turn this off. There we go. Yeah, that's correct. So nothing out there is higher than this one. And these are still good. After we do all this opening and stuff, we may jump on eBay, see if there's any comps. Yeah, I'm using the lingo. We'll see if there are any comps. Like, so if anything was sold, these cards were sold at all. I will find it hard to believe that the Luffy's were sold because there's only been 9 of them, and again, I have 2 of them. So I don't know what that would look like, but I mean, that card by itself sells for like $30. So I wouldn't be surprised if I sell that for like 100 at least. Even again at 9.5. Okay. Okay, dokie. Yeah, I think I was, so there were 10s for all of them. So there were 10s. If you're talking about the Luffy card, yeah, they had, there were people that had 10s. Or was there? No, there wasn't. No. There wasn't any people that had 10s. So let me hold on. Let me stop. Let me stop and take a step back. There weren't any other people who had 10s for that Luffy card. I'm already got it pulled up. View pop report for the Luffy. Oh wait, this is the girl release event winner. Where the hell's the Luffy? Okay, there we go. So the Luffy, yes. Yes, I'm in the same boat with the Luffy. All 9 cards that have been graded, those Luffys, so these were all given 9.5s. So all of these were given 9.5s that have been graded through Beckett so far. With the other one, with the girl cards, there's only been 8 of these done out of 27. So 30% have been graded 10s. But there's none higher than this one so far. And the only thing that would be higher would be the black label. The black label. All right, we got a Jinbei. Ooh, we got a Boa. Man, I remember when that Boa was bussing. It was going for some moolah. 20, 30 bucks a pop for a Boa. You made any more headway on watching the show? The anime? I know we were talking about it earlier today. All right. If there was only one card out of the 4 that I got that hit a 10, I am absolutely glad it's one of the girls. Like the Luffy would have been okay, but I've always talked about this girl card. I think this thing is gonna be freaking like, you know, massive one day. But yeah, so I'm happy that if it had to be one of the 4, it was definitely the girl. Oh, this feels sticky. It feels real sticky. This doesn't feel like a trick stick. You know, sometimes I'll be like, oh, this feels sticky, and it's not. This one is, look how sticky this is. I can't even get it apart. Maybe this is the last card. Hold on. That was the last card. Okay. Yeah, I'm just stupid. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, this Perona is a rare. I'm tripping, y'all. I'm sitting here tripping. Nothing else other than I'm tripping. I'm sitting here like, why is this card not coming apart? Start the live action. I wonder, I haven't looked it up, but I know it's coming up very soon when season 2 is coming out. I don't know. It may be out already, maybe coming out within the next week or so. I think it's like right around my birthday. All right. Well, I think according to, you know, these last 2 packs, well, you know, time will tell, but I think the first pack that I opened of these, of the 20 that I've had, was the big hit out of the 20, which whatever, you know, I'm cool with that being. I got the special print. Again, I'm very happy with that, but I haven't gotten much since then. You'll Frighten Me, good card. Mr. 2, that's not bad either. I've gotten some super rares, which isn't bad. And I think I did get a secret rare actually, so I'm complaining. I'm doing too much complaining shit. So I got the carrot. No, I got the carrot from a pack from a tournament that I went to. It wasn't these. All right, last One Piece pack of OP 14. And then in a couple weeks, the last Friday of the month. So I think it's 3 Fridays from tomorrow, because tomorrow's the, you know, one. It's like the 27th or something. You know what? I'm literally looking at my computer right here. Eric, come on, use your brain. Yeah, so 2 Fridays from now. So, I mean, 2 Fridays from tomorrow. OP 15 will be out. That's crazy. It's just flying by. And it does feel like it's flying by because it really is. like they're releasing stuff so fast so they can get us caught up with the East, because they're eventually gonna get to worldwide releases where everything is releasing on the same day throughout the world. Because right now, well, it's not as big of a gap, because again they've been shrinking it over the past couple of months, but you know, it was like 3 months where they would get things 3 months in advance over in the West, or excuse me, over in the East. And you know, we would wait 3 months after they are like sets and sets ahead of us. So it is nice that they're kind of speeding it up, and then it'll slow down again once OP16. I think OP16 is what I've been hearing is gonna be the main set. X Drake, Ocean Current, Shoulder Throw. All right, well, it'd be like that. We did hit a special print, so I'm actually out of the 20 that we opened from there, I'm very happy with that, because I'd have been like, it's rigged. That someone's cheating me. Someone sent me all the bullshit packs. But getting that first special print was actually dope. That was a special print. I mean, it's Edward Weevil. I think it's going for like $80 right now. But you know, first off, all of them can't be crazy hits. Minotaur, Reckoner. Do I have the Sivir? I do have the Sivir. I think, at least. I don't know, because I'm missing one Aphelios. I don't have Aphelios yet. Let me read this battle. Let me read this Sivir, because I don't know if I have this Sivir yet. Because I am missing one legend, and I can't remember who it is. So, Sivir, this is Body and Chaos Domains. So, orange and purple. And when you recycle a rune, you may exhaust me to play a gold gear token exhausted. So when you recycle a rune, you may exhaust me to play a gold gear token exhausted. When one or more enemy units die, ready me. Oh wow, so you can put in a lot of work. So you can recycle a rune, exhauster, get a gold token, and then keep that kind of going as long as you're killing stuff throughout the turn. All right, and then we got the Aphelios. 4 cost, 4 might, 1 power champion unit. When you attach an equipment to me, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Ready 2 runes. Channel 1 rune exhausted. Buff a friendly unit. I really like how they kind of like keep the same theme for the character in the game in the card game too, because Aphelios has like different different colors of guns that he has, and you choose, you know, the different color for like specific. I actually don't know how he works specifically. I do know that he has like the different guns. I don't know if you have to like I don't know how like the guns rotate, like if you have a certain amount of ammo and then once you run out of the ammo it automatically rotates. I don't know if you can force it to rotate between the colors. I don't know specifically how he works, but yeah, it's really cool how they kind of keep that same theme. They keep them on brand. All right, Chemtech Cask. I need to keep all the commons separated, because I know I have play sets of all the commons already. The uncommons and up are the ones that I'm like not so sure about. So just I know I got Rocket Barrage. Hall of Legends, I have that. Punch Fist, I know it's a common, but this one is a hollow. Draven, Vanquisher. When I win a combat, play a gold gear token exhausted. When I attack or defend, you may pay 1 chaos or a fury rune. If you do, give me a +2 might this turn. Switcheroo. This card is very popular right now. And then a mech token. Okay. So I have like two piles. Like one pile is like pile that's definitely, you know, all commons, cards that I know that I have multiple copies of or play copies of. And then there's another where I know that I either know or I think I need copies, or I need to check if I have my play set for the card. All right, Bushwhack. I need to, tomorrow, my goal is going to be to pre-order, make sure that I have pre-orders for OP15 and the next set of Riftbound, which I don't know when that's coming out. Maybe May or something, May or June, but I just want to at least make sure that I have it so I don't miss out on it, obviously. And I haven't even bought any more boxes of Spirit Forged. I need to. It's 140. When that dude told me 140, I was like, dude, give me all of them. All right, this is gonna be a hit. First card is our first foiled card is a rare Under Titan. Ooh. Oh, this is a Sivir signature spell. I thought this was like the alt art for Sivir. Okay, I think there's definitely a possibility that I didn't have Sivir, and then I just pulled her signature spell and her character card. So that would actually be super dope if I indeed didn't have the Sivir. God, they did such a good job with, I know it's something that I harp on quite a bit. They did such a good job from Jump Street with how they package their cards. I mean, it's different than One Piece, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is. So that's fair. But and One Piece has been out for longer. So Riftbound could learn from its mistakes. I mean, One Piece isn't the only card game out there, right? There's hundreds of card games out there. So I'm sure that they're all learning from each other. But they just did such a good job. One Piece is the two games, One Piece and Riftbound are the two games that I focus on. But it is, I really like everything that they do in their packs, right? Like, I can't think of a way to make their packs better. Like genuinely. Not so fast. Oh, we got another hit here. First card is a rare. Whoops, damn it. Ooh, Sacred Shears. I know I have this one, but this one that I just kind of accidentally showed. I do not have this one yet. I remember like looking at this one because it was one of the ones that I didn't have. So let's see what it does. 7 cost, 4 might. Oops, 7 cost, 4 might, 2 power. Unit. Tiana Crown Guard with deflect, so opponents must pay a power to choose me with a spell or ability. While I'm at a battlefield, opponents can't score points. Holy crap, that is hilarious. So this says while I'm at a battlefield. So even if your opponent is on a different battlefield than you, they're not going to be able to score points with this card on a battlefield. That's actually insane. That's crazy. I will stand for my country, my family, and nothing else. Jeez. Okay. Sounds like Christine Ohm. What? All right. Oops. Yeah, I guess I'll keep you here. But yeah, I'm really excited to actually see. Let me see how many packs I got left in this box. I'll save that. Save that for another day. But we will jump over to. I'm gonna start at. I'm gonna start at eBay. Yeah, we'll start at eBay. Lordy Lord. Okay. And this is just crazy to think about sometimes. Like this is going for like, I think the market value is like 130, and this is graded 10 card, and it's going for like 160. But again, the market is down right now. Just because, you know, that happens sometimes. So here will be a really good example. Okay, so we'll try and remember this Dodger Luffy 1850 as a 10. Okay, now if we see one as a now if we see one as a 10 in Beckett, and we'll see what it goes for. All right. We'll just find, I think it'd probably be easier if we find a Beckett something and try and find the PSA version to compare it to. So this is a card that I sent in too. I zoomed past it, but I did send this in. These prices ain't bad. This one, I cannot believe how low this Shanks is going. It is shocking me, like for real. This Shanks is just absolutely, the card looks too good. It looks amazing. I can't wait to get mine back. Roger. Damn, man, there's a lot of PSAs. Dead Man's Game. I can't sell mine for 350 bucks. I can't do it. Man, there are no freaking is this, I can't, this is what the boa looks like. Oh yeah, that makes sense. This is green purple Luffy. This is what it sounds like. Not a lot of Beckett's, but this you can see, like, this is the same consignment place or whatever. Oh yeah, Probstein or whatever. So they must have had like a ton in a row, right? So so we're seeing a bunch of PSAs because they just probably did 100 of these things, or maybe more. I don't know how many they did. Let's see. Yeah, then we get to a stupid card that was graded with CGC or whatever the hell this is. Yeah, CGC. That really surprises me that people actually grade with that card, with that company. It's probably like super cheap. No, this gotta be Japanese. I was about to say, ain't no fucking way. I was like, a Beckett 10 for $150? It gotta be Japanese. It's got to be a Japanese. Japan. That's not bad. I mean, I think it could be higher, but, you know. My buggies are 10 too. Wow, 120 bucks for one of these? That's crazy. I mean, this Luffy, this is the same one. Bidding, that's how it goes, right? Some are gonna be higher, some's gonna be lower. So this one went for 2,000. Remember, the first one that we saw was for that, but these are both PSAs. The first one was like 1850. This one's 2,000, so $150 difference. Same card though. 200 for 10. What the fuck? Oh, this is the manga version. I was shook for a second. I was like, I thought this was just the alternate art. of the card, but I see it as the manga. But I was like, why the hell is this card $1,200? For 80. Oh yeah, this is crazy. This Luffy right here, crazy. This Luffy go crazy. This Luffy go crazy. And there are not many Becketts here. There was quite a few of them sold today though. 1999 or 1990, I mean. This is crazy. 1,700 for this Nami. Wow. I would have thought that went for more. Absolutely, I would have thought that. That person got a good deal. Oh, so we see the Shanks went for a little bit higher, not by much. Not to buy mucho. Not to buy mucho gusto. I'm gonna kind of go through these a little bit quicker. 1,500, that's crazy. 360. $10 basketball Luffy. Ooh, Black Label. Ooh, see, this is what I mean when I'm saying Black Label, right? All four are 10s, and then that's when they give it that prestigious Black Label, and it makes things just crazy high, right? 22.5. I know we've seen one of these already. Let me go back up. You know, I'm gonna finish this page and I'm gonna go back up, see if we can find that one. And in a PSA. And we'll probably just do one page and then we'll call it a night. I got some basketball to finish watching. We got I got this one coming back. This one will be coming back from Beckett. The two that I have here are right now are from PSA. So yeah, this is lower than I wanted. And it didn't even sell for this. It sold for lower. How much lower? I don't know. Okay, let's find that Teach. I know we saw Teach. Yeah, this first one. So this is the exact same card that we looked at, right? But in the Black Label, it sold for, what did this sell for? Close it already, but it was like down here. Okay, once I thought past it. Where did that damn Teach at? There we go. So same card. But when it hit, so it sold for 400, which isn't bad. 404.19. It's not bad, obviously. But when it hits that Black Label status, $22.50. It's like five times the amount being a Black Label. It's absolutely crazy. Like it is absolutely worth it just to send everything into PSA to try and get a Black Label. But all right, cool. Back to full focus on me. Thank you guys for watching. super pumped about our girl release event winner 10. That one is absolutely amazing. 9.5 is still really good. I'm actually really happy with the 9.5s. I just can't be a 9. We can't do 9s. We don't do no 9s around her, Luffy. But the rest being 9.5s, I'm very, very happy with the 9.5s. And then actually getting a 10 makes me feel good too. So, all right, y'all. Thank you very much for hanging out and watching with me. Tomorrow we should be getting 2 more cards back, and those cards are, you know, it's going to be important to see what those grades come back as. So, and then I'll find some cards to open or something, I guess. But thank you for watching, and until next time, take it easy, guys.